Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store. Hello guys, so in this session we are going to continue your DML commands. Previously we have seen your alter commands and everything and the variations of alter commands too, using those functionalities of alter commands. We have seen all this. Now we are going to start with a new command, that is your drop. Now let's consider in alter you have deleted a particular, if you want to delete a particular column, then you can do it using your alter. We have seen this, right? Now consider I have created a table. Right now we have a table of information, right? Now if I have this information table and I want to delete it, I want to delete the complete information table. Means right now I don't want that information table in whole. Then what we'll do? Here we will use a drop command. Drop command is another variation of your DML commands. We have seen this, what the types of SQL commands. DML means data manipulation language. So we have seen this data manipulation language commands, and that is your drop command. Right? Now remember, if drop is a very sensitive command, because once you have dropped it, means once you have given the command as drop, the complete table which you have created, right now we have information as a table, but we don't have any data over there, right? So it is okay if you delete the complete table and you don't want it. But if let's consider that you have 50,000 rows data in your table, and by mistakenly you are deleting the complete, you are giving the command as drop. Now the complete 50,000 rows as well as the table will get deleted. See, drop means if you want to delete the complete table with its structure also, then you will use drop command, right? And if you don't want to delete if you want to delete the complete data but you don't want to delete the structure, then you will use truncate command. And this, what do you understand by truncate, we will see in the later on session right now. But right now we will see what do you understand by drop command, right? So the syntax of your drop command is drop table name. Only 3 words, that's it. Only using these 3 words you will be able to delete the complete table of any database, right? So how we can do this? Let's see through this code. Now I will just delete this, because I don't need this right now. Now what is the syntax of drop? That is drop table, and now recently my table name is what? Employee data. In the previous lecture we have renamed our table, but now this basic workbench, I have restarted the workbench. That's the reason here you can see the employee data, the renamed employee data over here. Means all the modification which you have done using alter command, now it is showing as whole. At that time, was it showing as employee data? No, it was showing only information. But right now I have just deleted, I have just restarted my workbench. That's the reason it is showing employee data. All the modifications have been renewed and it is showing. Okay. Now here I will write employee table, and in which database it is? Employee DB dot employee data. This is the table name, and then semicolon. Okay, now I will just run this code and check whether my this is right. Okay, so my query has been fired. There was no error in it, and that's what it is saying 0 rows affected, and the query has been successfully fired. Now let's check whether the complete table has been dropped or not. Okay, then how will I check? I will just select it. Here select star from employee DB dot employee data. This is the table. Now I will check whether my table is still there or it has been successfully deleted using the drop command. Okay, so I will just fire this query now. Now the moment I fire this query, you can see over here an error message. What is showing? Table employee db dot employee data doesn't exist. Means what? The moment I have used the drop command over there, my table has been successfully deleted completely, and that's the reason it is showing me as doesn't exist. Right? Now it is showing me an error. Let's consider you want an efficient query, and in any case, even if there is no table and you are calling that particular table, here is the same case. Here what is happening? I have dropped the table, I have deleted the complete table, but after that I am calling that table. In this case also you don't want any error. Means you want your code to be, want your query to be that efficient and proper. Then how will you write it? Then how will you frame it? Now I will just comment this. Okay, here. Okay, and here I will uncomment this. Now if you want a query like this, a efficient query like this, then how will you do it? Here you have to just add if exist. Here what I have added, drop table if exist. Here you can say I will just zoom it. Drop table if exists. Right? Means if at all this particular table which I am calling, that is employee data, is present in the database, then and then only drop it, or else do nothing. Right? The query meaning is this. Okay, now I will fire this. Now check. I will check whether I am getting the error or not. Okay. Now I will just fire this. See. Here I am getting a warning, but I am not getting an error. Right? Here I am getting a warning, but I am not getting an error. Now here what is happening basically? Drop table if exists. If and if only if the table is existing in the particular database, then and then only drop it or do nothing. That's the reason my query was fired, but a particular warning was given. Now we all know that warning, even if you have warning, still your query will run. Means the particular code will run. Right? If you have an error, then it won't run. Now I am getting a proper sequence, means I am getting a warning, but am I getting an error like the previous one? No. Right? So this is how you can build your drop command. Right? So this is the new command of your DML command, that is your drop command, and using your drop you can delete the complete table with its structure too. Remember this. This is a very important point to be noted. Drop means what? It helps us to delete the particular table specified with its complete structure. It doesn't leave anything behind. Okay. So this was all about your drop command. Now the second comes your truncate command, which we'll see in a later on session. Okay. So this was all about today's session. Hope you have understood the concept of drop command. So for now, thank you and goodbye. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.